What's up everyone, Admiral Fixit here. Just wanted to throw a quick disclaimer on the front end of this video. Don't worry, this clip is unrelated. Disclaimer on the front end of this video. Don't worry, this clip is unrelated. I realized when I was well too far into making the video, my energy and my voice towards the end just, were not where I usually want them to be. So, if I seem a little bit subdued throughout most of the video, that's why. Haven't been feeling the greatest lately, but getting back there. And so yeah, just wanted to let, especially anyone who hasn't seen much of my content, know that the me you're about to hear for the next hour and a half is not the usual me. And so yeah, just I'd appreciate your patience as I get back to feeling 100%. So that's all. Hope you enjoy the video. What's up everyone, and welcome back to Railroader. I'm Admiral Fixit, and we are back on the NGSMR, where we last left off. If you'll recall, we we picked up Tier 1 Kirkland Valley coal, and we're graced with a completely full interchange of Kirkland cars. So that's what we've got going right now. I've already done a little bit of switching for the day. Obviously already threw the train together, getting out of Whittier, and I've already, in both Bryson and Whittier, pulled all of the interchange cars. So when we get our next interchange at 8:30, those will get out of our way. Well, at least the ones over here. Yeah, okay. 2 looked like it was doing something weird over there. So on this train we've got the 5 and the 6, our 2 big, well, relatively big consolidations, with 15, almost 1,600 tons, and they're handling it like a champ. So yeah, there'll be more of these in our future. So, thing about Kirkland is obviously it's a lot of cars. But getting these cars in won't matter right away until we get that next interchange, and probably the one after that. Because if you look at the train, we got 2 for the house track, and then the rest are all just coal hoppers, and that's it. We have no supplies to get Kirkland started, so we'll get these spotted and then have to wait for the next interchange to get anything in there, or get anything rolling out of there, I should say. So yeah, and we're already, if you look at the map, we're already running alongside Kirkland's, just on the other side of the mountain there. There was a mod that just came out that, gosh, shoot, I forget where it comes out. I think it comes out this side. Gives you an east entry. I think that makes it too easy. My vision for this save is evolving, but we're still keeping the motive power smaller, as was the original plan. But we're not just going for easy in out everything. We're gonna keep keeping the scale smaller, that allows us to do a little bit more complex stuff. So shoving in 50 What do we have? 4, 6, 57 cars of, yeah, 57 cars of Kirkland coal. Having to pull into L and go backwards? Sure, we'll do that. The trick is we don't have all day, because I also set up the timetable. I know we only have one passenger train, but it helps keep things a little more idiot-proofed. So, it leaves Whittier at 7, gets to Alarka Junction 7:40, we turn it, it rolls out of Alarka Junction at 8:40. Or, sorry, at 8. Alright. So we'll blitz through the siding here at Ella until we clear and then get to shoving. Casually had the bell ringing this whole time. Lovely. Okay, yeah, you two are still good. We do have 2 for the house track, but I think we'll just Dutch drop them on the way out. Seems to make the most sense. And I do apologize for being almost 2 weeks since the last video, or exactly 2 weeks, I don't remember. Between traveling and good old pollen allergies conspiring to keep me from breathing well enough to sound good on camera, recording just wasn't able to happen. But finally got a good enough day and day off at that after working 8 straight. So here we are, hopefully crank out a couple different videos for you guys. And I will get back to streaming at some point. Waiting on my work schedule to settle down a little bit more. And then we'll be good to start doing that again. Alright, do I want to use the automatic air? No, I don't want to wait 5 years for the air to recharge. So we'll just stop 1,500 tons with the Independent and work against it. There we go. Beautiful. Chef's kiss, as Heist would say. Now, we should already be lined through here. This is the output yard, I believe. Loaded output track, yeah. So I guess technically, instead of the way I had us lined, we should run this way. Around here, past the engine service, past the loading. Oh, hello, weird assets. Good to see you. Through there. And these 4 tracks, eh? Okay. And we're obviously going to have to occupy 2 tracks, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah, that ends there. Only these 4. What are you? Are you just runaround? I guess that's just runaround track. Okay. Yeah, production stop. cabling, lubricating oil, machine parts, mining equipment, mining explosives, mining rails, miscellaneous supplies, miscellaneous tools, piping, stopping blocks, and timbers. Unless someone's figured out a way to put multiple loads in a single car, so that means we need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more cars of supplies, which go here. Oh boy. Let's see where the back end is. Oh, we've only gotten to here. Come on, you two. Pick it up. Do we have anything good in the used equipment exchange? I don't remember the last time I checked it in the last video. Open platform concession car. Interesting. Units. Caboose. Why do we need those? Although we could just stuff it over in here for looks. 71. Two couple different 10-wheelers. Whoops, stay on there. No, another C25. For only 8,000. Or alright, I have to keep my eye on those two. Because those are going to be our workhorses for the save. So, if we get enough money, we might pick one of those up. Remember, the goal here on this, another goal on the save is we're staying debt-free. 100% debt-free. I haven't taken any loan. And it should hopefully stay that way. These things will only do 15 in reverse with this train, really? Come on. You were doing 30 in forward. Are you shoving uphill? We might be shoving uphill. I have not checked grades. Oh, yeah, hello. Hello. Casual 1.7% grade. That would explain why we're not going very fast. But hey, the back end finally reached the yard. Does it level out up here? Yes, it does level out. Beautiful. But, whoop, hello. But only like right at the start of the yard. So now we just gotta shove past all of this. Now I do believe, of course we're not going to find out for a while. I do believe I added the weird asset thing going on there. I do believe I added the auto coal loading mod. Let's see if it'll show up in here. Yeah, Foxy's Kirkland coal patch. Perfect. So we don't have to come back and keep loading this, because that would be a royal pain. Yeah. Come on, you two. It's only a 1.7, or well, I guess I did get up to like a 2 there. It's not that steep of a grade. Make sure we don't go into the engine shop here. That would be bad. It's something to do with mining? What is this? I'll pretend to know what that is. Are there any other tracks we need to worry about here? Do not park here. Those are the loading tracks. Oh, there's a timber depot too. Oh crap. Well, that'll be fun. Alright, watch the back end here as we come around. We probably need to just let off the gas. The last thing we need is to just dump cars all over here. You know what I didn't do before we left? That I told myself I was going to do like 3 different times? Check for hot boxes. Okay, the way the sun went across one of the cars there made me think it was a hot box. Alright, well, we don't have any hot boxes, so we're good. Let's start bringing her down here. Get the markers so we can see how far we have. Oh, we got plenty. Send it. Send it till we can't send it no more. Because we can afford to plug it right at the end. Because we don't have to recharge the whole train unless we miss. Solution? Just don't miss. And plug it. Look at that. I was saying only 10 cars. Yeah, there. 1,600 bucks. Cool. Ah. Weird assets. Alright. So now we just gotta recharge this little section. Kick over to the other track. I gotta mess with CLB's assets mod or something and figure out what's happening there, because that's hard on the eyes. Alright. That'll do. And kick. Just don't kick the Ella cars. Let's see, 11, 12. How fast do we want to send these? Yeah, 15 will probably do. There we go. Then we'll follow this car. Take advantage of the increased click range on Anglecocks. I think that's pushed through to the main branch. I remember seeing it. There we go. There we go. Fine, there. Another 1,100 bucks. Nice. Alright, so now we get going out of here. Did I miss the passenger train going by? No, I didn't, because I never put it on go mode. Well, lovely. So we're already 8 minutes late. Yeah, we'll make it up. I built in a little bit of fluff time in there. So now this just makes it more fun because we've got to plan our getting out of Dodge here around them. Which basically is a fancy way of saying we've got to sit here and wait for them before we can run back to Whittier, but whatever. Now, if I was smart, but no one's ever accused me of being smart, I would advance time, or I would have set up the timetable so that train was already done, so I could advance time and get to the next interchange. But I'm not smart. So what we're gonna do is after we Dutch drop these, we are going to... Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go ahead up to Robinson. And go, well, no, I don't want to make another trip up to Robinson. Scratch that. We're just gonna go down to Bryson. And... oop. Brake too hard. We're gonna go down to Bryson and grab those interchange cars so we don't have to, tack those on the back of Robinson cars. So... We're so close, but so far. I'm like, oh good, we're just about there. No, we're not. Where's that passenger train? Just coming into the 30 curve. Oh, he's got to stop anyway, so we can sneak out ahead of him. We can beat him out, no problemo. This Dutch drop is either going to go very well or very poor, no in between. Number 6, we're going to go ahead and un-MU you. We don't need to be wasting all that coal. Alright, let's get it down to about... yeah, 13... Come on, let's go, you two. There we go. Oh, we nailed this. Let's let those keep rolling. Follow you so we can hit the brake. Yeah, we'll try it with the handbrake. And stop. Look at that. Look at that. What an expert. If we look behind us, there's a passenger train. Don't mind us, passenger train. Yeah, we're gonna set that on auto engineer. Run them into the Bryson Y. and get them turned around when we get there. Alright, so everyone has made it to Bryson. Here comes the one. I just have to remember that he doesn't turn around. Good. The way the crossovers work, we're gonna have to shove out this side. And get over to our cars. Come on, choo-choos. See, track 3, yep. Honestly, I could probably waypoint them at this point. Arrived at Bryson Depot. You only departed Ella 7 minutes late. See, they're making up time. Forward. Yeah, we'll just do waypoint now that I'm pretty confident they won't try to run through the other train. There we go. Oh, get our switch. That would have caused a problem. And check our Larka Junction switches. Make sure you go down the Y. Oh yeah, and I've done some thinking about a Larka Junction as well with the save, or sorry, a Larka. I think out of necessity for a fully usable Y, we're going to build the Alarka branch, but we're just not going to take any industries up here. We'll have a little passenger shuttle service, and obviously you'll have to serve the that thing, the house track, team track, whatever it's called there. So we'll just tack those on the passenger train when it goes up there, and problem solved. And then we have the yard usable, the Y usable. Makes working Robinson super easy. Now, now let's see, you're supposed to leave Bryson 7:23. Are you done loading? Are you done loading? Yep. Cool. Now we're only 2 minutes late. Yay! That's why I build fluff into the Bryson stops. Because, yeah, building fluff into a middle of the way stop is great when you don't have to switch motive power. Looking at you, Amtrak. Yeah, Northeast Regional trains scheduled for like a 30-minute stop in Washington, D.C., I think is the norm. Except it usually takes 35 minutes to switch power. Switch power and cruise. So yeah, you pull in late, you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make up some time here, and then you leave even later. At least that's been my experience every time. Sit there for 15 minutes, or 10 or 15 minutes before they finally take the motor off the train, and then it's another 20 minutes before they get the new motor on. Did I line the switch out? Yes, I did. Okay, perfect. And yes, he's got. I forgot to check that little guy. So he's going where he needs to. And you lot, we're just gonna road forward. Switch against us. There we go. Road forward. Get out of Dodge and let's see. Line you into the yard. Go down that track so we can get you off the train easy. So switch against you. And I will see you when the interchange hits. And we're back. And we didn't fill the interchange this time. You see we've got five of our 11 Kirkland supply cars. So that's them, and then of course we've got stuff for Whittier, Robinson Gap, Bryson, and more Whittier. And if you're thinking that's looking a little light, remember I did the stupid, at least I think I did the stupid on camera, and I enabled the West Bryson interchange. So, yeah. So the poor little 4 is on its way over to to shove this stuff over to Bryson. And in the meantime, the 2, we're gonna have to start busting up the Whittier interchange. So we're gonna set Kirkland aside because we're gonna have the we're gonna have the 2 take those over. Because I need the yeah, I need the 5 and the 6 to get up to Robinson and get that all done. So yeah, the 2's gonna have to take that. And probably have to wait over there for the 5 and the 6 to drop off the other stuff. Because there was, I think, our other 6 cars at Bryson. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Our other 6 supply cars are at Bryson. So we kinda gotta wait for them to show up before we can get anything done over there. So in the meantime, 5 waypoint. Wait till the 2 is clear. Wait till the 2 is clear. There we go. And you'll see the message just popped up there that the 1 is holding at Whittier until 12. I just added, I redid the numbers a little bit, and I added afternoon trains. And as well, you'll notice our bank account's a little in the gutter. Now, why did you go that way instead of whatever? After having to leave people behind on the last run, we added a parlor car, which does count as an observation car. So we will start getting the 20% bonus. And now, crap. They've already boarded. Which means they're gonna disappear in 4 hours. Not good. Because train doesn't leave until almost 4 hours. It should arrive. Well, it should arrive in 4 hours. Yeah. We'll let them load up at like 9 o'clock. How about that? Meanwhile, over here in this land of fun. What order is this stuff in? Repair track, Stenzel, sawmill on that end. All sawmill over here. Right, so this gets a little bit fun. Let's do this. Make things easier. Hook those up. You're gonna take the Bryson cars with you. Set a handbrake. Road forward, rip it. And hopefully be lined out of here. Yes, you are lined out. Let's send you around the 1. Cool, get your rear ends to Bryson. Now. And let's see, in the interest of speed, we'll go into track 3. I'm gonna switch against there, so we stop. We need to get the 4 over there. So knock those brakes off. Road forward, rip it. happening now. Well, one, that's an issue. Two, that's an issue. We've got that. Yeah, this is gonna make me have to reline my backstop for the 5 and the 6, but whatever. There we go. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now, let's see. Oh. Boop. Here we go. I thought I selected the 2, not the 3, but okay. Cool, whatever. Leave a handbrake on there. Repair track and Stenzel. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. First off, we're gonna make sure we select the 2. Always a good starting point. Oh, that's just gonna take forever. Wait. Hold on. I got this. I got this. Yeah, do that. Again, this may go very poorly, but it's gonna go. One way or another, it will go. Let's actually just take this over. Now hopefully we don't run out of, we don't have everything run out of coal on this end of the railroad today. Because if I'm recalling correctly, we don't get our Whittier coal hoppers back until tomorrow morning. Alright, who's got the handbrake? You've got the handbrake. Now you've got the handbrake. So we take these, we launch them down that track. Then we go run around. And this is where I become happy that I took the time earlier and pulled the stuff. So you go over there. Number 4. You're not quite there yet. Do you have Robinson stuff? No. So 5 and 6 can literally just stop, unhook the Bryson Ag cars, and, or I think there's a Hardwoods car in there too. And unhook the Bryson cars and then just run. Of course, they're gonna have to run around the train at Alarka Junction because I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Train is that long. Trying to keep the same level of zoom here so I can compare easier. Yeah, you don't fit in the tail track. Not even close. You should, we have a way to run around regardless. That's the important part. Alright. So you're on there. Get rid of the handbrake. Come on, 2. Alright. Stop there. And yet again, I find myself wishing I had another locomotive. And if we hadn't had to add a passenger car, we probably could have gotten oh no, we couldn't have gotten anything. Okay, well, good to know that I couldn't afford any of that anyway. So we wait for the 2 to make its move. We wait for the 5 and 6 and the 4 to get where they're going. Of course, the 4 is just about where it's going. So let's actually take this over and crap, that was the 2. I swear I selected the 4. Okay, well, let's go fix that screw up. I'm real good at making screw ups in this game. There we go. Okay. So we'll leave those there. Set a brake. Unhook those. Pull back. Gonna send. So you see, you've got hardwood, standard oil, and REA. So we're gonna send these over to this track. Come on. Stop. There we go. So those get launched that way. And I screwed that up. As normal, you were supposed to go with them. There we go. It's clear. Let it go. Okay. Handbrake. Now the Bryson Ag cars. We're gonna put behind these. Because when 5 and 6 get here, they're gonna drop Bryson Ag cars on this track. So it makes it real easy to double over and get going. So we stop those there. And then this is where I didn't fully think things through. Either way, I was going to have to move things multiple times. We'll just shove all the Whittier stuff in here. Because it's going to go on the same train as the Kirkland stuff. Of course, I hate getting Kirkland stuff already at this interchange because it makes it a pain to spot. Okay. Oh, how about some brakes? Alright. So now, while we wait, four can go do yeah, it's doing the right thing. 4 can go do its thing. We'll jump back to the 2 and start hump sorting these. Perfect, alright. Manual. We reverse or forward? Reverse. So let those two roll. Then we let these two roll. Let those get a little more space, because we got more weight rolling behind them. Let those roll. Perfect. Now we're just gonna not screw this up. So first set of cars goes through. We throw a switch. Yeah, okay, they're still rolling. Second set of cars comes through. We throw a switch. Wait, so those are about 3 cars into the track. Set some brakes. You come rolling down. We'll get you in a second. The trick here is making sure these don't demolish those. And brake. And brake. Oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. Okay. Now, number 2. Drag yourself over here. 5, stop first. Oh crap. Oh no, that actually didn't go horribly wrong. I completely forgot to look out for these two. Um, okay. I forgot you have a hardwoods car. That makes things a little more difficult. Not too much more difficult. So actually, whatever we just had 4 do, we're gonna undo it. Have it go there. And of course, now it smells like Kenosha's playing, so this can't be good. And let's get you all lined up. Up a hill. Go in there. I guess it doesn't matter which track you take there. And we'll get you run around there. Now if I park there, can I... Only hope of being able to wire the train is if I do this. Actually, stop there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. Number two. Let's see. Helps if we select number 2. Knock the handbrake off. Run that over there. And we'll come back for the Kirkland stuff. Let's see. So this is usually about where I realize I left this train on manual. It's not. We're good. It's all good. We're fine. Perfecto. Just watch this. Make sure nothing says in the dirt. Yeah, we're good. It's all good. Alright, number 4. Over there. Well, I suppose it could have taken those with it, but... Well, actually, no. No. This works. This works. We're good. I know what I'm doing. I swear, I'm a professional. Tell you what, I'm really glad I dragged those interchange cars back up earlier. Because even with 2 consolidations, I don't know that we can take the loaded coal, the Kirkland, and this stuff, as well as the, what, 4 or 5 cars? Or was it only 3? I don't remember. Whatever we had. Don't think we could do it. I'm not even certain we can do what we've got. The 4 may be making a run to Ella. We gotta get this Bryson Ag stuff out of the way first. Come on, just shove it in. There we go. Now grab the Bryson stuff. I tried to do the whistle for him, and he said, no, no, I do my own whistle. Yeah, I'm waiting for me to realize I've made a huge mistake. Which I'm sure the time is coming. Because right now the mistake was enabling West Bryson interchange with as little power as I have right now. Alright, so you're at waypoint. Release handbrake, new waypoint there. And we're gonna go ahead and set this up. So yep, we're good to just go right in there. At least the money's rolling in good. At least the money is rolling in good. Oh, you did go into the crossing. I was like, you're not even going into the crossing. Barely. And once we get hooked into these and get them on their way, then we can take care of the rest of Whittier. Yeah, normally I'd be like, yeah, we're an hour in and I've got all this switching to do. We're not going to show all that. But I've already done the hard part. It's literally just spotting cars at this point. Except at Robinson, but that won't be too bad. Alright. Set your waypoint there. Let's get you at least a couple of cars worth of air. There we go. Alright, Whittier. Of course, there's more stuff coming for you later. But, oh, handbrake would probably benefit us there. Actually select the two. Have you go grab these. Yeah, I think we got this all figured out now. Yeah. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it figured out. And other hilarious jokes you can tell yourself. They are struggling on the hill. They're only doing 30. Oh, 29. 28. Oh boy. We're gonna be triple heading before too long. What's the next? We're on consolidations. I mean, the moguls are a little bit more powerful. I don't think I want to go bigger than the G25s. I may spring for a single Mikado later. I forget what mod that is. C37. I can't see it, so I can't tell how big it is. Anyway. And brake. Actually give you some air since we're going out on the main. And now... Actually, you're not going to run waypoint mode. You're going to run normal mode. You're going to come out here. What did we just get? Ah. 300 bucks out of Bryson Ag. Nice. Yes, I know. You keep telling us. Pull in here. Number four. You need water, friend. But in the meantime, your next waypoint. Let's see. How do we want to do this? We'll take these first. Yeah, we'll take these, stop, drop off the REA cars. Which, if you've forgotten, that is a mod. Just turns the house tracks into Railway Express Agency. Yeah, drop those off. We'll cross over. Let the 4 get a drink. Oh, wait, no. Unless it needs coal. Where are you? Yeah, you need coal. So, crossover. Drop the cars there. So Fusey, like there, that should be plenty clear. 5, switch line against. Indeed. Ooh, and it does fit. Can Y the engines. Okay. Waypoint. Go. Yeah, we want to go this way. Go over here. For once, I actually did this the smart way. I was about to screw that up, but we got it the smart way. So, shove that up. See, we got something on track 1. So we'll just go for track 2. That should be golden. Two, stop for a switch against, as you should be. Good lord, 4, doing all the things at once. Do we have 2 selected? Yes. Cool, drop your car there. 4. Yeah, water should last. We'll give you a couple cars worth of brakes. I don't know if it's going to put the front or the back end there. We'll see. And yes, I know your water's below 20, but if I get rid of that, I will forget. Alright, doing all the things at once. 5, you reached your waypoint. Your new waypoint is there. Can't believe we actually did things smart and this is this easy. We just need to take note that this is how many cars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 is all we can do that with. There's our Stenzel car. Which tier are we at Robinson? Still tier 1. So we don't get timeliness bonuses for these. But I don't want to raise the tier until we get more motive power. Because I've already screwed up by adding West Bryson interchange with the amount of power we've got. Don't want to make the problem worse. Which I know that's... we usually run by making the problem worse, but whatever. Alright. Dunk. Give you air. And then waypoint. What does set you to do, like probably your back end there. Cool. Alright. 4. Not quite the spotting I wanted, but close enough. Almost screwed that up. Almost started giving 5 orders. Oops. So that'll get that spotted. Hopefully my voice lasts until the end of this. The other issue I've been having is somewhere in all the allergies I lost a section of my voice. It's a higher section that I don't typically use in videos, but the remaining part of it has been a little bit flaky. Alright. Kicking. I want to do some kicking. Oh, it's at the brakes. You little... Note to self. Don't kick from a AI train unless you get the air cut. Okay, we'll just shove through the brakes, no problem. Let's see. Be a little realistic here, get the doors spotted on the platform. Well, close enough. Alright, waypoint yourself there. You're gonna make it on water, right? Oh yeah. It's gonna make it. 2, at waypoint. See, I clicked select, but it didn't. How do I want to run around? Do I want to pull? Well, hold on. If I have the 4 run up and drop those off, I keep myself so I'm pulling them in. I do have places I can run around. I should be able to run around through there, through the engine service. So, 2's gonna go there. There's your coal and water, but yeah, good enough. 4 arrived at waypoint. Alright. Knocking off that brake would probably help. And go... you're gonna go back end or... Wait. Just do this. Aha. Sometimes my own genius amazes me. Alright. Now number 2. How's 5 and 6 doing? Yeah, 4, I know you're low on water. They're making it. Barely, but they're making it. Oh, no, they're moving at a pretty good clip. Come on, come on, come on. Dunk. Cut in your air. Knock off the handbrake. Then your next waypoint, number 2, is going to be anywhere in here. Alright. Set a brake, pop that. Waypoint yourself to the water tower. That's not quite gonna be the right spot. I was thinking of the coal. Like right there. 5 arrived at waypoint. We just got 1,100 bucks from Robinson. Yippee-ki-yay. Put a little set on these. Then you go get these guys. And hope we can make it. If not, the 4 is going to be making another rescue. Good lord, the 6 is running through coal. Oh, it also didn't start out full. Four. Did not get the spot right for water. Oh well. Okay. We're gonna get this. Oh, there it is. That's the spot it likes. Yeah, I'm just glad that with this thing's low bunker and tank capacity, it scales the usage. That's that. Give her just the teeniest bit of throttle to get up here. And that should do. That doesn't do. Yeah, that works. Nope, that doesn't work. There she goes. Alright, what did we just get? 5 at waypoint. Ah, yes. Dealing with Robinson cars, my favorite. Come on, release the handbrake. There we go. Next waypoint over there. Go ahead and close the angle cock. Perfect. Number 4. Don't recall pulling the map up, but okay. Back to waypoint mode. Get on your train. Get ready. And go. There's still a car on G3A, isn't there? Yeah. Anyway, back to the whole plans for this save and such. We're going to focus on the coal. The other industries we already have, we're going to keep, because if we go and we look at, let's pick anyone here. You want to terminate contract, it costs $2,000. $250 per tier plus $1250 for the contract age. So we're not going to do that. We will instead keep them where they are and live with it. Alright. Now I forget which car is where. Stop. Go to that track. There we go. Alright, where do you start? There's where you start. Woo, Southern. Hey, another Southern. I do love me seeing some Southern on here. So now as we wait for all of that to recharge, let's see, uncut you out should help us recharge quicker. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Cut you back out, which puts a setback on the train, of course. There we go. Let you start rolling. I'm gonna put you in waypoint mode so I don't have to babysit you so much. And we're going to go
see, how heavy is this? It's already 1,500 tons. Ooh. Alright, here's the deal. I'll have you come up to, like, here. So we can have 4 stab things on the back end. Speaking of 4, alright, so you go to R1. Alright. Kick. And kick. There we go. And waypoint. Right on top of there. Nope, you're good, you're good, you're good. Stop. More money. Come on, more money, more monies. More money, more locomotive. There we go. 2 has arrived. Oh, that's right. I don't need to do anything with the 2. Who's gonna be next? Probably the 4. Yeah. Now that I'm paying attention to it, we can just drop kick it and be good to go. Alright. Beautiful. All that's already dealt with. Now we've just got the mystery of can the 5 and the 6 handle everything going to Whittier? We'll find out right after this. Alright, so the answer is yes. The 5 and 6 can handle all of that. Came out to, call it 1,800 tons. And they've made it just about to Ella on their own. The 2, however, almost did not make it up into Kirkland with all the cars, all the supply cars. So that's gonna be fun to look forward to. As for the 4, you can now go to bed, little fella. We'll just let you go there. And then go back to the 2. So yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna try to get all these cars spotted in Kirkland and see if it just starts absolutely crapping out coal hoppers. Because that would be about par for the course. Then I'll finish up all the spotting the rest of the stuff at Whittier off camera. It's already been rapidly approaching 4 hours trying to make this. So yeah, we probably don't need to televise any more of it, other than seeing what we get here. Alright, so all of your supplies except one Timber Depot car. 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I've got 11 cars, but huh. Does something have... No. Okay, so this isn't gonna fire up then, because we're gonna be missing one of our supplies. Whatever. Kick those around the corner. And then open the Timber Depot switch. Oh, yeah, we don't have any. Whoops. We don't have any automatic air. And we'll just put the rest of these down this track. Hopefully. We'll make sure those leave some space just in case. And give these a good old shove. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Somehow, some way, we do not have the proper number of cars. Oh, please tell me this is flat. Okay. I underestimated how far the the Timber Depot is. Oh, hello, trippy assets again. Yeah, I keep forgetting to check journal boxes before I go. Oh well. Nothing hotboxed, so we're good. Get those all stopped. You can do it, you're almost there. Come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. This is riveting gameplay right here, folks. The absolute best bit of Railroader that you will see. Right here. Watching cars slowly drift into their tracks at about 2 miles an hour. Good enough. Alright, so now timbers. Oh. Oh, I see. They're sneaky. You gotta drop the timbers off over here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So if we, whoops, if we wait 15 minutes, you've unloaded some, and then you claim to be producing. Yay! You just haven't spit anything out yet. Oh well. Number 2. You can go into waypoint mode. And, ooh, hello. And get on back to East Witchia Yard. 'Cause you're gonna have more work to do. Wrong train. Not the train I was thinking about going to. Number 5, number 6. Come on, you two lazy bones. Well, you're already 100, so doubt I'm gonna get you to go any faster. But we're gonna try. Come on. Let's go. Giddy up. Yeah, no, they only want to do 20. Oh, there's a grade through here, I just realized that. Is it up or down? It is up, I believe. Which is why we're losing speed. You've never noticed that. Oh, it's flat now. Oh. Oh. Well. That's a thing. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna say there was track work in here. Right? That's believable. Now I should have had the Holofield car on the back of the train so we could just drop it over here, but whatever. Is what it is. Alright, so interchange trains back. 2 is just getting the last REA cars delivered. And we're gonna call it there for the railroad day, because we do have a little bit of a coal crisis on this end of the railroad. Oh, are you gonna fit? Yes, you're gonna fit. Okay. So let's go ahead and send 2 back. This is gonna bring us to end of our work day. Back those 2 in. Let the 2 do its thing. And you see we are at 6,600 bucks already. So we more than earned back that observation car after we bought it. It's just not gonna get used today. Which reminds me. Here, let's see. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. You're the wrong. No. No, no. You're not running the right train, friend. What do you mean you were departing 67 minutes early? What? What happened? Hey, just stop there. Hey, you're in the crossing a little, but whatever. What? 100 departs. Okay. I'm gonna set you to manual for now. Good grief. Time window. Wait 6 hours. Let's go another 6 hours. Bump it past midnight. There we go. And we are up to $9,000. Reputation went up. We paid the Bryson shop. We paid the Whittier shop. That went up to tier 3. Oops. $2,400 from logs. $35 in engineer wages. Okay. Can we afford anything? Obviously not one of those. We are $700 short of a new consolidation. What's in? Crazy Grandpa Sam's used equipment emporium. Hey, we can get a T1. No, it's the opposite of what we want. Nothing that we want here. Oh well. Oh hey, now there's a parlor car. Alright, so we're gonna leave it there for today, and we will pick up next time with dealing with all that. Of course, that didn't really load that much, so we'll see. Anyway, as always, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time.